10 Most Unlikely Real-Life Wrestling Couples. Those couples you just couldn't picture together in a million years. Life on the road is tough for any wrestler at any level. Whether you're on the independents, traveling the world and taking bookings wherever you can, or in the relative safety net of the WWE, traveling the world and honoring dates when you have to, it's tough to have a long-lasting relationship. Here's 10 wrestling couples that you would have to class as unlikely. Number 10. Lana and Rusev. Just look at Lana. And now look at Rusev. Every single guy will be asking how? Just how? This is nothing against Rusev, it's just that Lana could quite literally have any man she wanted in the entire world. While it's fair to say that the Russian sympathizer isn't exactly the best looking man in the WWE at the moment, the pair were first rumored to be together at the start of 2014, not too long after Rusev made his WWE debut at the Royal Rumble. By all accounts, they're still together despite what is playing out on television. Number 9. Karen and Jeff Jarrett. You have some nerve going after the former wife and mother of Kurt Angle's kids. You would be constantly looking over your shoulder just in case he was there and poised to kick your ass. Kurt and Karen separated and Jeff swooped in. Despite the early trauma, Jeff and Karen would marry August 21, 2010 and are still going strong today. Number 8. Renee Young and Dean Ambrose. Yet again, fiction mixes with reality as the sight of Renee Young and Dean Ambrose dating just doesn't fit. Looking at Renee, the last type of guy you would expect her to be with is someone as unstable and as rugged as Ambrose. But then again, wrestling isn't real and they merely play characters on TV. Number 7. Alicia Fox and Bad News Barrett. When the clip below aired on Total Divas a while back, it took every member of the WWE universe by surprise. Nobody knows why everyone was so shocked. But they were. Nobody really knows when the relationship started, but it ended at some point during the middle part of 2014. Here, Barrett explains why he broke up with Alicia and proves he is a real man. Number 6. Mae Young and Mark Henry. You didn't think you were going to get through this article without a dash of kayfabe thrown into the mix. Sexual Chocolate, as Henry was known as then, started romancing every living and breathing thing in WWE. He took the desperation for love to a whole new level. He started his tirade on the women of the then WWF, everyone from China to Mae Young. Young and Sexual started a relationship in 2000 which culminated with the then 76-year-old Mae becoming pregnant. Number 5. Miss Elizabeth and Macho Man Randy Savage. The first couple of wrestling. Not to say that couples within the business had never happened before this, but these two were certainly the first mainstream pair to show that a relationship could work. Macho and Elizabeth married in December 1984 and would end up divorcing shortly after Liz's final WWF appearance in 1992. These two make the list due to the fact that they were trailblazers. Number 4. Lita and Edge. Unlikely in the fact that Edge, and Lita for that matter, had to go behind one of their fellow stars' backs to get this close to one another. Lita had been dating Matt Hardy for around 5 years when it was revealed that she had been romantically involved with fellow WWE superstar Edge for several months while still dating the Hardy Boy. Number 3. Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan. Another example of an outsider's perspective being dreadfully wrong. Brie Bella, often overshadowed and overpowered by her sister Nikki, is very much misunderstood. Like her sister, she comes across as materialistic and somewhat of a brat on TV. But then again, wrestling isn't real and they merely play characters on TV. Bryan, on the other hand, isn't the sort of man you would associate with someone as smoking hot as Bella. Number 2. Michelle McCool and The Undertaker. This is merely from a character standpoint. You quite literally couldn't imagine someone like The Undertaker getting together with someone like McCool. But then again, wrestling isn't real and they merely play characters on TV. But looking at Taker's past romantic life, you would have been forgiven for thinking that McCool wasn't his type, personality-wise. That, coupled with the fact that MRS Mark Calloway was only 10 when Taker first stepped into the then WWF ring way back in 1990, is why the pair make it in a number 2. Number 1. Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. Were you expecting somebody else at number 1? The thought of a wrestler dating, marrying, and then having 3 kids with the boss's daughter is as far-fetched idea as they come. We all know how their McMahon-Helmsley storyline on television blossomed into a real-life romance that is still going strong over 15 years later, to the eternal damnation of Hunter's ex China, no doubt. Thanks for watching. Please do like, subscribe and share.